Hello and welcome to this again, and today we're going to be installing VirtualBox on Windows 10, and we're going to be installing Windows XP in VirtualBox. Okay, so let's begin. And happy Saturday, you guys. It is 10:45 p.m. So we have HDMI 2 on. That's my computer because it's linked to it. My PC is a machine, a tower, and it's an Asus PC, and it already has Windows 10 installed. Came with the drivers for now I gotta boot my computer on. I gotta make sure it's powered on, the switch is on. Make sure the audio is connected to the TV. So just give me a sec here. I just gotta turn on my computer, guys, so just give me a sec. I gotta make sure the switch is turned on in the back. And I don't understand why you guys keep leaving my channel once you guys see this video, so please stay in the channel. Alright, so let's power on my PC. And there it is. It will load Windows 10. Doesn't take that long to load because it's brand new. You'll hear the Windows XP startup sound. Just don't know why my mouse is thinking. It's loading. My mouse is loading right now. I know if someone has joined into my channel because I can tell whoever's in my channel right now. What is this seeing here? Nope. I gotta go into my VirtualBox, so I gotta go into my. I gotta access it through my control panel. Backup and restore Windows 7. No. Save backup, copy files. No. Review your computer status. Oh. I gotta go into the actual settings. System properties. Yeah. There it is. So my processor is an Intel R Core CPU 3.3 3.20 GHz, whatever that means. I think you guys might know more than me. Windows specifications, Windows 10 Home. Installed in 2024, last year. Experience, Windows feature expansion, experience pack. Says change product key or upgrade your edition of Windows. We're not doing that. I just want to see if my thing is activated. System components, nope. Out. Count, no. Nope. Wrong thing. Device, no. Settings. No. Back out. Oh, won't let me back out. It doesn't like it. How do I get out of here? No, I pressed the wrong freaking button. Fuck. There we go. Okay. Rename this PC. No. Change product key. No. I don't want to change product key. Just trying to figure out if my thing is activated. Because I can't tell if this thing is activated or not. It will say on the bottom. System protection, advanced, system settings, device manager. Just want to see what this device manager is. Let's see what audio. There's my audio. Samsung. So it's connected to my TV. Disk drives, Kingston, USB, DVD, network adapters, portable devices, RealTalk, VirtualBox host, or VMware. VMware, network adapters, processors. What processor am I running? Intel, yeah, I'm running the Intel. Kind of figured. Alright. Nope. Get out of there. I want to go back into the control panel. Change date and time. Change regions. Ease of access. What is this? I don't know what that is, so I'm going to get out of that. User accounts. Review, save, backup, restore Windows 7. No, I don't want to do that. Network and internet. This is where you can check your network. To do that, view your network, go to Network and Sharing Center. So I am connected to my internet. To start a new connection, you got to go here to set up a new connection. You can set up a broadband dial-up. You can dial up, so that means you can connect it to your phone line in your house, or VPN, or router to access point. I don't want to screw up any of the settings in here because everything's all connected and wired in. I want to see what type of hard drive my computer is, but I gotta open up my PC to do that. I'm going to show you guys how to do that too. Where is my Windows XP shortcut, VMware Workstation. There's VirtualBox, VMware Workstation. If I go here, open, it should load. Create a new virtual machine, open a virtual machine. I gotta figure out what these do. Here is my VirtualBox. For right click it, we can open it. Actually, we can go into the properties. I want to see what's the properties, what compatibility or previous versions is it. Okay, so I can run this in Windows 8, Windows 7, Windows XP, Windows 10, Windows 11. Don't want to screw around with the settings, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. I gotta open up my VirtualBox. Here we go. So right here, I got Windows XP on there. I gotta change the name. So just give me a sec. So we're just gonna type in Windows X. Or not, didn't let me. Operating system Windows XP, 32-bit. Base memory 192. Remote desktop server. Network adapter Intel Pro. USB. Just want to make sure everything is all tip-top on here, so I don't have to screw around with the settings. So you can start a new virtual machine. You just go here to go to new, just press Control N to add a new one. Hit Control A to go into settings, hit Control S to start. Just right click it on your mouse to start it. I'm going into my settings. I want to make sure everything is base to memory. Gotta go into my settings. Shared clipboard, no description. Type Microsoft Windows XP 32-bit display. How do I change my display to make it bigger? Screen. That's where it is right now. How do I change? Oh, fuck. How do I do this? Hey, do you guys know how to change the what's it called? The display, like when you install, like when you use VirtualBox. Any of you guys know? Do any of you guys know how to change the display in VirtualBox? Please let me know in the comments below. So all my settings is fine. How is my audio? Audio, extended features, enable audio output. What about audio input? Network, bridge adapter. I don't know what that is, so I don't want to fuck around with that. So let's hit close and hit start. We can start the operating system now. See if this will work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Oh, Oh, there we go. Got VirtualBox. And you want to press any key to boot from CD. So press that. Now we got the blue screen for Windows setup. This is the Windows setup. For Windows XP, you'll see this all the time if you're on a VirtualBox. Sorry, the screen is so freaking small. I might have to adjust it. So we're in the Windows XP Professional setup page. So, welcome to setup. This portion of the setup program prepares Microsoft Windows XP to run on your computer. To set up Windows XP, press Enter. To repair Windows XP, press R. We don't need to do that. If you want to install it, we'll just hit install and go from there and see what happens. Hopefully I don't get any errors on the way. I hope not. See. So to start Windows XP, guys, display failure. So we are in Windows. We're in the Windows XP VirtualBox. So to start Windows XP, press Enter, and you will need to agree to the licensing agreement. You can read this. For those of you that are new and haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. So this is Windows XP Professional. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Is it Home Edition? No, it's not Home Edition. This is Windows XP Professional Edition. Professional Edition. Service Pack 3. So I got the Service Pack 3 on here. So important, read carefully. We're just going to read through the licensing agreement. You must accept it, because if you don't accept the licensing agreement, it will kick you off. So just read all this over. Read it carefully so you don't screw up anything. So that's all there is for the licensing agreement. It's not even that easy. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Just read it over, you guys, and then you're good to go. To accept the agreement, press F8 on your keyboard. If you do not want to accept the licensing agreement, press Escape. Or you could page up or page down. We're gonna hit F8 to accept the licensing agreement. So let's do that. Hit F8. Alright, now we're into the partition space on your computer. So this might be tricky. I don't know if that's... I don't know what is on this partition. I can't tell. You guys know how these partitions work? Please let me know in the comments below. Partition unknown. Hit D. There we go. Now we want to install with the unpartitioned space, so press enter on your keyboard. Alright, now we have 4 choices. So the 4 choices, you guys, just give me a sec here.
That our virtual machine is going to have for our OS setup. We can now click Start at the top of the screen to launch our VM. Your VM is going to open in a new window, and it's going to boot into the Windows XP setup. At first, the setup will take a few seconds to load drivers. Then it will bring you to the Setup Start page. Press Enter to continue, then press F8 to accept the license agreement. You'll now be asked where to install Windows XP. Since there's only one option, the 32GB unallocated space on the virtual hard disk, simply press Enter to select it. Then use the arrow keys to choose Format the Partition using the NTFS file system quick. The setup will format the virtual hard disk and begin copying installation setup. We can now click Start at the top of the screen to launch our VM. Your VM is going to open in a new window, and it's going to boot into the Windows XP setup. At first, the setup will take a few seconds to load drivers. Then it will bring you to the Setup Start page. Press Enter to continue, then press F8 to accept the license agreement. You'll now be asked where to install Windows XP. Since there's only one option, the 32GB unallocated space on the virtual hard disk, simply press Enter to select it. Then use the arrow keys to choose Format the Partition using the NTFS file system quick.
So we're going to format the partition using the NTFS file system quick, so press that on your keyboard. So now it is set up as formatting. This might take time. Mine didn't take time at all. Checking drive C. Creating a list of files, so it's going to create all of my files. It's going to copy all the files over. We're already at 15%. Not that, it doesn't take that long to do this. But this is Windows XP and VirtualBox though. So right now it's copying all of the files over. This will take some time, depends on your virtual machine. And now we're loading into Windows XP in VirtualBox. So now we're in the VirtualBox.
Partition using the NT. Do not press any key and just wait for the screen to pass, otherwise you'll be put in a boot loop. You'll then be taken back into the Windows XP setup. During the setup, you'll be prompted to configure the OS. First, you'll be prompted to select your language and location. Click Customize. And I'll change my language to English Canada and my location to Canada. After setting up your regional options, click Apply and OK. You can also change the keyboard layout by clicking Details, but I'll leave mine as the default. Click the Next button, and you'll be asked to enter a name and organization for a CD. Do not press any key and just wait for the screen to pass, otherwise you'll be put in a boot loop. You'll then be taken back into the Windows XP setup. During the setup, you'll be prompted to configure the OS.
Where's Canada?
First, you'll be prompted to select
Where is Canada on here? I don't see Canada. There it is. Oh yeah, there it is. There's Canada right there. Now I hit apply.
language and location. Click Customize, and I'll change my language to English Canada and my location to Canada. After setting up your regional options, click Apply and OK. You can also change the keyboard layout by clicking Details, but I'll leave mine as the default. Click the Next button, and you'll be asked to enter a name and organization for registration. Here you can enter whatever you'd like, so I'm going to add Kyle for the name, and the How To Guy 123.
And the organization, I'm just going to put my name, JOSHUA.
As the organization, Once you click next, you'll be prompted.
Once you click next after this, you guys, you will be prompted with the product key. So you must have a product key to activate. There it is. So you must, and please see your licensing agreement administrator or system administrator volume license product key for more information. Type the volume's license product key now. Your product key identifies your copy of Windows XP. So we do need a product key. I don't know if you could skip it, without the product key.
You enter a product key. Unfortunately, I won't be able to provide a product key in this video so that YouTube doesn't flag this video for piracy.
So let's see if I can. $70B2XGG88. That's the product key. I know someone's in my channel right now. They fucked off. There we go, just like that. Got the product key done.
Piracy, but finding a product key is fairly easy, and you could probably even still purchase one off of places like eBay. Moving on, you can give your VM a computer name. I'm going to leave my computer name as is. You can also set up an administrator password if you need to log into the administrator account in the future, but I'm going to leave it blank and not set up an admin password for this VM. Click next, and you'll be asked to. I won't be able to provide a product key in this video so that YouTube doesn't flag this video for piracy, but finding a product key is fairly easy, and you could probably even still purchase one off of places like eBay. Moving on, you can give your VM a computer name. I'm going to leave my computer name
I'm gonna
as
leave
is.
my computer name as is. This will be my computer name.
And also set up an administrator.
And you can also set up an administrator password.
If you need to log
If
into
you need
the
to log in to administrator account in the future.
But I'm going to leave it
But
blank
we're just
and
gonna leave it blank.
set up an admin password for this VM.
and I'm not going to set up an administrator password for the VM, so just click next.
Next.
Okay, because we don't need administrator. I think to set up create user account called administrator, you need this account when you need full access to your computer. Now we're into the time zone.
And you'll be asked to set the correct date and time zone.
So my time zone is Saturday, April 5th, 2025, 11:23 p.m. So all of that time is correct. And we want to, I believe, the time zone, because we're in Pacific time, so automatically just clock for daylight savings. So that is all good to go. Because for Windows XP, you need to write all this stuff down. Because this is in VirtualBox. Gato. Yeah, I know. I know what you're doing. Give me a sec. I gotta change something. Oh my god, it's so different. Just gotta change this somehow. Alright, so we've done all this Pacific Standard Time.
Once those are configured, click Next again. We will then be asked to choose Network Settings, select Typical Settings, and then click Next. You'll then install purchase if you need to log into the administrator account in the future, but I'm going to leave it blank and not set up an admin password for this VM. Click Next, and you'll be asked to set the correct date and time zone. Once those are configured, click Next again.
Alright, so
we will
now
then be asked.
Now we'll be asked for the network Settings, installing network software allows you to connect to other computers, networks, and the internet. So this part will be tricky.
To choose network settings,
To be asked to choose network settings,
select typical settings,
select
and then
typical,
click next.
and then click next. So mine's on typical. Click next.
You'll then be asked if you want your VM to join a workgroup or domain. Leave this as, note this computer is not on a network or is on a network without a domain, and leave the workgroup name as default. Then click next. That is all the configuration we need to do, and the setup will complete the rest of the installation on its own. Once the installation is done, your VM will restart on its own. Once again, you'll be prompted to press any key to boot from a CD. Don't press anything and let this screen pass. When the VM boots into Windows, you'll see a message saying that Windows is automatically going to adjust your screen resolution. Click OK, then OK again.
Right, so it is installing my registering components. It installed my network. Finalizing installation. So now it's saving my settings.
To screen switch to English. If you need to log into the administrator account in the future, your VM will restart on its own. Once again, you'll be prompted to press any key to boot from a CD. Don't press anything.
Alright, now I get this error on my screen to display. To improve.
And let this screen pass. When the VM boots into Windows, you'll see a message saying that Windows is automatically going to adjust your screen resolution. Click OK, then OK.
Please wait. Oh, there we go. I got it. Oh shit! And it works. The volume works. The volume works. Guys, I got the audio working. Audio works. Windows XP. I'll be right here if you need me. I got it working. Oh my god. Virtual machine. I'm doing VM. Check it out, boys. I got it. Welcome to Microsoft Windows. I got it working. Shit. Oh man. This part, when I first installed it, it scared me. This is how you install VirtualBox, guys. Pretty simple. You guys can do this on Windows 10 and Windows 11. Try it out. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button. This is nostalgia for me now.